Gospel music to me is the sound of the joy of my culture. I grew up singing gospel music and hearing it in church and even at home. So to me, it is my childhood, my teenage years, my adulthood, all wrapped up in a sound. And I love it because it kind of sort of is the soundtrack for every event of my life. Some of the challenges I face as a choir director, well, I used to face as a choir director, were sometimes not having the right personnel in place, maybe two sopranos and like 12 altos or three tenors. So, to remedy that, I have started to make all my choir members sing every part so that I'm never lacking. The joys are countless. Like, I love being a choir director. I enjoy rehearsals. I enjoy watching people come alive and come to life as they learn new music. So, I can't even like count all the things I enjoy about being a choir director. All I can say is I love it. So when I'm teaching a new piece, depending on the type of song it is or the difficult parts, usually I'll start at the place where I know the choir is probably going to have the most trouble. So if there's a wordy passage, I'll start there. We'll sing it through first in unison, and then I'll kind of break down the parts. Sometimes we don't warm up. Sometimes I use the new song as a warm up. So I'll start off teaching a simple vocal line that's nice and easy. And as the choir starts to warm up, then we'll go into parts. It just kind of depends on what I'm teaching, and the approach is different depending on the type of song and the type of harmonies and things that we'll be singing. So I guess I don't really have a surefire method. My method would be to set them up for the win no matter what. Right now, my favorite musical is Hamilton, but I also love Dear Evan Hansen, The Lion King, The Color Purple, The Greatest Showman, Rent. I mean, there are so many great musicals that I like. On the older end, Rodgers and Hammerstein, Cinderella, Oklahoma, all of those types of things I love. And as far as pop artists to cover, or R&B, jazz, country, really it's anything that inspires me. So anytime I hear a piece of music and I feel inspired by it, or I can hear an arrangement in my head as I'm listening to it, I decide I'm going to cover it. So I don't really have a preference. It's just kind of whatever I like. Preparing for this tour was not as difficult as I thought it would be, mainly because I've done performances on this scale time and time again. So planning them out or planning it out was kind of easy in terms of the repertoire and how we're going to set it up. I think what was difficult is to do the same show over and over again and to come out with the same energy every time you do it. I have the best agents in the world who work alongside my personal management to kind of make sure the details happen, which is great because I'm horrible with logistics if it's not creative. So it hasn't been as difficult, at least on my end, as I thought it would be, but definitely the performing over and over again, keeping the energy fresh, and just giving each new audience the same energy and the same level of performing has definitely been a challenge for us, but we've managed to do it. So I'm grateful.